Hello, you discarded magnets at a science fair. This is Playland Say, bringing you CougarBite, and we're looking at StarsOne today. A game that's just come up on Steam. So, just a quick look at the menu for you, people who are interested in that thing. Everything turned up to max. So this is a game that's, I call them create your own fun games. It's an open world where you can build things, and then I guess the idea is the interaction, the multiplayer is where the fun comes from. The problem about games like this is what I'm going to show you, and that's that they've been done so much that you've got to now do something different or separate yourself out to really demonstrate why people should even bother with yours. So, I mean, if you go into single player and you see if you create a new world, you can pick the size of the worlds, the smoothness, the height, and the density of things. Even though I don't know why you would do this lower, I guess it'd be for higher difficulty level, because these are the stuff you need to mine in the game to use it. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a world that I've already made, so we can show you my side. So this is what the game looks like, an open field with some trees around it and some water. So as far as graphics goes, there's nothing stunning. You can see the individual leaves and things there, but it does. There's nothing I can put down about the graphics. It's competent enough. Things aren't floating in the air, the trees are in the ground, and it all seems randomly generated. So as always, in these sort of games, you can chop down trees, then mine the tree, and then take its things. So as well as trees, we have rocks, mines, ores. Just seems to put my pickaxe away. Let's grab that back out. And you can two types of these veins. There's these ones that you hold E on to get things from. As you can see, stone, and then there's these ones over here which you hit to get things, and you get the more valuable things from these, but there does seem to be a finite amount. Unlike the trees, in which case every time you chop down a tree, if you look at the bottom, you can see that I've got other trees to plant. So I can grow and regrow trees. And we seem to have sort of stone, copper, iron, sand and silicone, as well as wood, as our main building blocks. So you can see where this is going. This is going to go into a crafting game. And look how much of a wall I built before I got bored. So my main problem with this game, if you're looking at the resource gathering side of it there, is it's boring. The trees are there, the rocks are there, there's no real reason to go and explore other than if you want to try and find fruits and wool, which you need. And then you can keep planting to grow more and more. So this is a lemon plant, you see. Found some lemons, I picked them, gave me a few lemons to eat, and some plants to grow some more lemons. So again, the food in the game sort of suffers from that, the one problem that Minecraft had, that you just stop actually caring after a while. You get the seeds you need, you plant the plants you need, and then after that, it's really neither here nor there. It's just my food is now there. If I want water, I get water from here, which is the sea. So essentially, I have taken care of all my water and all my food needs. We've got health there, which is the other thing in the bottom left-hand corner. So food, water, health, and you restore health, I think, by sleeping. Even though I haven't quite got to the enough wool to make a mattress yet to test that out. So this is my base. We have an anvil. Here we can turn metal into other types of metal. We have a furnace. So every bit of metal you get, you have to plop into the furnace, and it will very, 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 very slowly turn itself into the ignits that you need. And then when you got the ignits, you come over to the anvil, and then you can turn the ignits again very, very slowly. The difference with this one is you can't go away and leave this one. you have to stay by it while it's working, into plates, which you then use for crafting. So this is the starting craft table. When you craft this, you can basically make your gardens, anvils, some basic blocks, and your sort of standard staying alive. We've then unlocked the next workbench, which gives you an assault rifle if you want one, guns and battery and powered things like generators, fillers, freezers, and all that sort of gubbins. And then we've got a high-tech workbench. So, I can see you saying, Cougar, that looks like a game. You've got crafting in that, you're going to have multiplayer, you have screwing people over, you've got base building, you've got great progression. So why have you stopped here? Why are you not playing anymore? And the main problem is boredom. It is sheer and utter boredom. In my first draft, I was tempted to go on about how this game could be fun and work well with you had friends. It's sort of an open world experience to give you that, but I just don't understand why you wouldn't play Ark or Minecraft if that's what you're after. And also, it does feel like a bit of a cop-out, because if a game is fun with your friends, then, well, I've entertained myself and my friends on a 3-hour train journey with an elastic band. Would I pay $5.59 for an elastic band? Probably not. Probably not. And I'm sorry to say this, but this game is as boring as an elastic band. What you people really need to do is buy yourself elastic bands. So there's my trees growing, and there's the cotton growing. Should we have a look at what the multiplayer is like? As you've seen that this game is pretty much a cookie cutter of other games. Which is being a bit unfair. I guess the progression they were going for was the weapons and the higher tech progression as you go through the game, which does seem like it's there. But if the core gameplay loop is as boring as just find these things and then wait some time to build some things, there's no reason to explore or anything like that, then I'm not going to keep just playing the game and clicking through it to earn those higher things. So when I try to play multiplayer on this is what it looked like. Yeah, of course I want to exit the game. Okay, we'll put that down as a Freudian slip. I didn't want to exit the game, did I? I wanted to go back to the main menu. Unless I really did want to exit the game, in which case I probably did. So let's connect. Let's connect to whoever else is playing this bundle of fun game. Nope, connection failed, of course. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a server. I'm going to start my own world. And I'm going to do this for about half an hour, and I'll let you know if anything fun happens. So we'll jump cut. Hello, nothing happened. So, in summary, it's a building game where the main interest seems to become that you can progress and build further and further and bigger and bigger and bigger things. If that is what you're into, then give this game a look. If you're just looking for the next sort of fun game to play, I would say give a miss, because the core gameplay loop is just extremely boring in my mind. So, good builder, bad game. But anyway, enjoy the world.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.